Yo, what's up guys? CastnBlast here, and I'm back with the week 2 recap of our league play minor league clan war, AZ Wildcats versus the One Blood 2015. And great fight war, as you can see, came down to the very last hit. Just fell 1 star short of us. Almost even destruction. We had one more 3-star than them. Didn't really see any 3-star Town Hall 10 beat Town Hall 10 or Town Hall 11 versus Town Hall 11. This was played more with Town Hall 10s hitting the 11s, the 11s dipping, and so on. There was just a lot of issues with Town Hall 9s. I'll tell you, Town Hall 9 is something new, no joke, in league play. Great design bases all around, but thankfully we were able to walk away with the W on this. And you can see we just used Town Hall 10s to kind of clean up their Town Hall 11s. Saw a couple different attacks with hounds in the CCs and stuff, different things. This one was a Town Hall 10 using a drag attack, as you can see, kind of heroes just to clean up some of the outside stuff. He used an earthquake zap to kind of take out one of the air defenses there, and then he starts working in on the side kind of towards the Town Hall, one hound in the CC, and just keeps raging his dragons to Town Hall, uses some loons to take out some defenses, and he's just going for that 50% in the Town Hall. So it's a percent type of deal, pick away some buildings and keep going. And that's what I see a lot, in league play, is just Town Hall 10s hitting up. You can see we left one of their 11s without a 3-star. And this one, he uses bowlers to kind of get into the core, actually. He clears out a lot of the side with different troops, different bowlers under rage. And since this has a hound in the CC, he's actually going to waste his queen here. He's just going to simply pick up some percent with her and use her to funnel off some of those side troops. And then he uses golem and some bowlers under rage to finish up the rest of that funnel, and then rages in some bowlers on the other side to funnel out that area. And he's just simply trying to funnel his king and bowlers in the center, totally ignore that CC, and just once again get the percentage in the Town Hall, and just gets it there. So we got those 2 Town Hall 10s hitting up. Just gets it, like I said. And then Town Hall 10s, a lot of them were cleared by 11s. And then it comes to Town Hall 9. It's just 25-25 game. And let's start some of the Town Hall 9 highlights on this one with, you guessed it, Queen Pop league play once again. This has kind of his air defenses set in a square. So you know the drill, guys. You just have to clear out one of those air defenses. He sends a couple extra loons to kind of cut in and see if he can aggro that CC. Out pops a baby drag and a witch. Not a problem for him. All he'll have to do is draw it to the corner. Uses a mini to do that since there's a cannon there. I'm pretty sure he could have just used an archer. Not a problem. But then he's going to kill that baby drag with his queen. Raged it up there. And once that witch walks forward, I like to put my king behind the witch so he doesn't keep on just battling those skellies. But he's going to let his heroes finish off the work. And now you can see a blower's facing this way and this way. He started the funnel here, so he's not stopping. He's not just coming directly at that air defense. He's kind of backdooring and wrapping around, and that's what you need to do with Queen Pop. Comes in with the hounds, comes in with the loons. He's going to use his haste off the bat since the queen's not really there, and he's going to use the 2 rages more towards the queen area. Brings his next hound in, rages his troops straight through the middle there, and then sets in that deeper rage where his hounds are going to pop, and that puts his pups over top of the queen, and pups are going to do work. So they finish off the queen with no issues. That leaves 2 hounds still up, but loons a little far away from them. Is that 3 hounds up? No, 2 hounds. But the loons are making it there. No problem. Taking out that last X-bow and his heroes are still cleaning around in circle. Looks like his king accidentally aggroed that Valk. Now it's just a cleaning game. You can see all the pups going to work, loons going to work, and you know that's going to be a 3-star. Once again with the Troll Tesla on the outside. Queen takes care of that, and cleanup is a breeze. So there you go, Queen Pop in. We also had a GoHo Attack down here by Mitchell. So nice square set air defenses. He's coming in with a shattered approach, two golems, so you know you're going to try to get 2 air defenses when you're using a shattered approach. That's my goal when using shattered. I want to get 2 air defenses, but I think he's going to get that queen, that air defense on that side, obviously working into the CC. So he's using that Go Bolo type approach. The golems come in, CC starts to pull, heroes move up, he's placing the poison over the CC and the enemy queen, and jumping in, raging his troops, so he knows he's going to get some travel, and hopefully that queen will turn and take out that second air defense. Boom. So they did their job. He got the 2 air defenses, the CC and the queen, and man, gutted that core. So in comes the hounds across the face of the air defense. Looks like they're ready for us to possibly use air. I wonder why. So now he's just going to haste his loons in. He's just got those last 2 air defenses to finish off, but also an X-bow, some whiz towers, and obviously that Tesla farm. Still got a haste and a heal in the bank as he hastes his last troops into that last section. What do you know? More skelly traps. And then he's just putting a heal on those loons into the Tesla whiz farm. Obviously, that's going to put out a lot of damage, but still got a hound. So one thing I'm always nervous about healing up my loons when they're traveling with a hound is you don't get always the hound to pop. If you don't get the hound to pop, you're going to have trouble cleaning up a lot of times. So you can see the air skellies, though, that were there helped him work on that hound. So if those weren't there, you know, you're just losing a lot of your cleanup troops. So thankfully they're there. Nothing else is shoot all those pups. That means the last end of his pups, loons, and all the pups from before are on cleanup duty. They do a good job, and there's your 3-star. So here's a little teaser into one of the upcoming videos. He's using a shattered GoHo Attack with a Skelly spell. Why would he bring a Skelly spell? Doesn't really use it on this attack, but he's used it on other attacks for a very good reason. So you can see he's cutting the funnel. Once he throws his golem down there, he's using Baby Drag up top and a bunch of wizards cutting a nice funnel. Spoiler alert, the Skelly spell is usually to eat up the king, and it does wonders. So I'll show you guys that in an upcoming video. Not used really in this war, but jumps his heroes in. You can see no wall breakers. That means no wall break fails. Rages his troops through the CC, and then they kind of split right there. Half of them going after the queen. Enemy queen, they take her out, and then the other half just punching away at walls. So his golem doesn't stay in that center, it kind of walks around, and once the king aggroes in on that golem, he just simply releases his hound. So he's got a good kind of a trap there with the golem, or a good tank. So he puts his hogs, I don't know why I said hounds, he puts his hogs into the game. Massive amount of hogs, obviously. As they trip some bombs, he's going to heal them. It allowed his king to come down and punch down the enemy king. If that didn't happen, I can tell you what would happen. He would have used the Skelly spell. So his hogs make way to the end of the base. There's a Troll Tesla on the outside. Didn't really leave any type of backdoor hogs, but his hogs are going to finish up cleaning out that end of the base. His hero's on the bottom. He drops a Skelly spell right there to eat up one of the mortars and just to play cleanup now. His hogs have a couple outside Teslas there to deal with. They're going to travel around, deal with the first one, travel around, deal with the second one, because none of his troops just simply turn and take it out real quick. but that's an easy 3-star. So there's a little teaser to GoHo with a Skelly spell usage. And we had C and B got a 6-pack in war as well. I basically stuck with GoHo this time. So we had a couple bases. Here's a max base that we're kind of tricking a couple people on how to funnel this base. You see there's a lot of collectors around the queen side, but a simple jump will get me into the queen cell and let my troops shoot around to everything. It's going to take out that X-bow, and I want them to take out that X-bow and obviously kill the CC. Hoping my kill squad does that, so I just simply have this portion of the base to deal with. You know, if I had followed LFC there, I would have taken a Skelly spell to deal with enemy king, and that's something you're going to see a lot more with me because I'm really loving how he's using it. But it starts off simple. I just use a wizard to start cleaning up some of that outside. No need to put in a golem because he's cleaning it up for free. Once my golem comes in, I'm going to put in another golem so I can stack a bunch of wizards over here by the storage and the town hall. That's going to allow me to clean in. I've noticed a lot of people, you know, they'll clean the outside, but they don't clean buildings right along the outside. So if you put a queen here, you know, maybe she'll shoot that. If that's down, she'll just go ahead and shoot that, and then that, and then that. And you can see you just get the walk around process. So instead, I put a bunch of wizards there to kind of clean those buildings to make sure my troops go inside the base where I want them to be. But I forgot to clean those other storages. Oh well. So as she finishes, she cleans them and then runs in the inside. The CC's easily dealt with, and enemy queen and a bunch of those X-bows. So now it's just time for my hogs. There's a pesky bomb on the outside, which is fine. I was going to start healing my hogs right there anyways. My last couple outside hogs are used just to eat up that cannon and mortar. Throw another heal in. So I've been using a 3 heal process, guys. 3 heals and no rage on my CC. You know, I'm going old school with just, since I'm using 20 plus hogs, and I'm investing the heals into them. You know, I'm going with a shattered process. You're putting more emphasis on your hog portion of the game than you are your kill squad portion of the game. But getting my hogs in early and getting them healed is allowing my kill squad to survive longer. So it's kind of a little synergy working there. My hogs stay alive, my kill squad stays alive, and I'm getting more heal time on my hogs. So now it's just simple cleanup. You know, I just busted my queen's ability there. She's at full health, good kill squad going, clean up with 3 goblins there, and good game. So as far as the rest of the war, Town Hall 9 right now, especially in league play, the GoHo attacks, some air attacks, we use the Queen Pop as well. But this is the, big Town Hall 9 attack you're seeing everywhere. You're seeing a lot of people just switch to purely defending against witch slaps with outside bombs. This base has interior bombs, so free to do witch slap on it, and it works. It just keeps working. All you have to simply do is put witches with healers on the outside of the base so they can walk through the whole thing. You create a good funnel. 2 jumps, a heal, and a rage is all you need. No wall breakers. You don't get a lot of travel out of your jumps on this one. He's just going over 1 wall at a time with them. But this attack does so well with witches healed on the outside. It doesn't really create a problem with them. You just rage your troops in the middle. And you're going to heal them right when they're hitting the first part of the base or any potential bomb spots for your bowlers. They're going to rip through the CC. And now the witches, as you can see, moving kind of at the same pace on the outside with the healers. They're just going to keep on picking away everything on the outside. That lets your kill squad to basically just gut everything. Use your hero's abilities kind of when you get stuck or if you see them dying or an ample opportunity to kind of punch through a wall that you need to get to. And the witches are going to do the rest, man. You set them, you walk them. It's like the old set it and forget it type of attack. So very well done, very well orchestrated, move through the base very well. When those no outside bombs, you don't really have to worry about your witches dissipating, but you don't really see a lot of bases right now, or I should say you do see a lot of bases right now, specifically setting up to defend against that attack. So he was able to do, eat through it there, and it worked out well for him. Besides that, you just see a lot more shattered GoHo attacks using Rage on the kill squad. Like I said, I've kind of switched to using triple heals, and it's working out a lot better for me. Clearing the funnels is key, of course. Obviously, getting your jumps on the right spots. A lot of bases also you're seeing being built have this type of just wall on the outside that if you break it, it doesn't matter. You're going to have to use a jump right away. So, which allows you to not bring wall breakers, which a lot of people, their attacks fail because a wall breaker fails. So mixed opinions, me personally, on whether that's the most effective way to build a base or not. Lokes is going to eat through this base, no problem. I think a Skelly spell to deal with the king would have been a great idea there as well. Hogs are going to finish up at the end. He throws a heal just as they reach the last portion of the cell. Those type of Expo Island builds that you see in almost every single base at Town Hall 9 now. But he gets a 3-star on that, and just more witch slap. Witch slap, witch slap, witch slap. You just keep on seeing it in and out every single war, every base design, healing witches on the outside, and then just double jumping your troops in the middle. So you're getting push out of your troops, you're getting the witches just to keep on clearing. Then everything kind of, if it goes right, everything just basically meets at the end of the base. And it depends on how your troops walk. Everything kind of met on one portion where all the junk was on this base. But look, he's got like 9 witches up there, got his queen up, and it's just going to simply come to eating up those last few buildings. So works out well for him, and that's another 3-star on the board. And that's kind of the game you're seeing being played right now. More GoHo from me. I think someone said this is an internet based, didn't really bother looking it up. But we had some funneling issues. You're going to see kind of a wall break fail on this one. I punched my wall breakers, I think right here to bust in here, and I want to jump. Actually, my original idea, was to jump there late. I was going to let my heroes kill off these heroes and then jump deep in the base. I had to change plans with my wall break fail. They busted at the bottom, but look at all these free buildings I'm going to get right off the start. I'm just placing wizards down and I'm getting free buildings. And that's what you got to do to create a good funnel, guys. Put your troops down, get the free buildings where you can get them. And then I'm bringing 1 golem straight at that expo. I know that's a decent distance where it's not going to aggro the queen. And then bam, what? I'm putting my wall breakers to follow my golem. They're going to follow it, right? That's what they're going to do. Straight line. There's a golem. That wall's already damaged. Nope. We're going to run over here and just get eaten up. So I panicked. I threw in my golem thinking, quick, aggro everything before your wall breakers get there. But bam, bam, bam. Queen takes out 1 and they only get 2 in. So change of plan on cast portion. Let's just throw my heroes in. Your troops are going to go in that bottom cell, and now you're just going to jump in the small portion of the base. Obviously, I wanted my troops to get deeper in the base and hopefully take out 1 expo and those up wizard towers, but I'm not able to. So I use 1 poison on the CC, and once again, I'm bringing 3 heals for my hogs. Helps me do some good work. I rage up my king, and my heroes take out that CC. I still have all those heals in the bank, and now I'm just going to come in with a giant and start my hog portion of the game. So the queen stepped up and is doing work where I was hoping she would do work, but I really wanted to get my troops up deeper into that zone and get those whiz towers pulled out. But with 3 heals and all these hogs, it's not a lot to worry about. So what? I hit a couple whiz towers. I hit a couple bombs. I mean, I got so many packs of hogs coming in, and I got 3 heals. So they're just eating through this base. Even hitting all those double bombs, I'm keeping them healed appropriately. And like I said, saving that extra poison just allows me to eat up that Skelly spell. Goodbye, ground traps. They finish off that X-Bow and that Tesla farm. And look at how many hogs I have alive. Just overwhelming number of hogs. Still bowler, still my queen. Didn't even use her ability. I threw in cleaning troops. And that's a 3-star, gents. That's another base down, max base down. You know, had a little hiccup, but I stuck with the plan. Those 3 heals on the hogs does wonders, even through both of those double giant bomb zones. And there you have it. So there's 3-star attack, hitting the 6-pack with C and B, and 1-star win on the war. So hope you like it. You guys said you really loved the last recap. You know, I wish I had some more Town Hall 11 triples and Town Hall 10 triples to show you, but it was basically a hit up and dip down type atmosphere. Press like and subscribe. Ask me any questions if you got them. I'll talk more about this minor league. It's a great league going on, you know, fair play clans. The atmosphere is fun. Everyone, it's just very enjoyable to be around, you know, one blood. Congratulations on the war, or good job. Hats off to you guys. They really put up a fight. And, you know, it was a nail biter till the last second. I got to admit, this is a lot of fun. Everyone planning attacks and keeping it on it. You know, you can see how just difficult the war was, whether people aren't getting the full 3 stars, and having that dip problems. You got some hitters and you got some small mistakes that either win or cost you the war, but it's all good fun. After it, you know, we all shake hands, say good game, and go on to the next week. And that's what this game's about, guys, having fun and the camaraderie. So I hope you do like it. And make sure you're following me on Twitter, like I said, at CastnBlastCOC for all updates, and I'll check you guys next time.